Hello everyone, Sean here once again. It is March 4th, 2022, and we're back with another daily Worldle. As always, if you're going to do this puzzle yourself before seeing the answer here, feel free to pause the video and go to worldle.tuatoof.fr. That link is in the video description below. If you like this content, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. But for now, let's get into today's puzzle. And it doesn't look good, guys. It doesn't look good. I have no idea where this is or where to start. It is a strange, so I'm assuming this is some sort of strange island chain that makes sort of the outline almost. I have no idea where this is. So let's start with Turkey, as we do when we don't know where it is. All right, from Turkey we are going southeast, not super far away. So I'm guessing it's somewhere in the Middle East, on the Arabian Peninsula. Let's go with Yemen next. See how close that is. Farther. Interesting. I don't really know. So let's go with Somalia. I want to see from Somalia, how far are we going? Okay, farther southeast. I guess Yemen and Somalia are fairly close. I should have known that. We've got Madagascar. I guess it's fairly close. Yeah, a little bit closer. So north of Madagascar, south of Somalia, and to the east of both. I'm just not picturing where this could be, and even if I was, I wouldn't know what it would be. So if we travel east from Somalia, I feel like we hit India eventually. I'm going to guess Sri Lanka here, and I'm going to see how close it is. Okay, it's much closer to Sri Lanka than it is to Madagascar. Just over half the distance there. Unfortunately, I do not know what this is. I'm not going to be any help here. So we are just going to go with... let's just throw in Turkey. No guess that I will have is going to be any good. So, British Indian Ocean Territory, Diego Garcia. That's helpful. Let's take a look at what we're talking about here. I feel... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I was looking at this big thing, thinking I feel duped. That wasn't really that. Where are we? Let's move out. So you got the Maldives there. I feel like taking a little closer look to see, because we're probably going to have the Maldives eventually. So there's a string of islands moving away from the Indian Peninsula. So we went Turkey, Yemen, Somalia, Madagascar, Sri Lanka. So it is right in this sort of triangle. I mean, almost just about halfway between Madagascar and Sri Lanka, as we learned. So this in particular is what we were looking at earlier. Is this a natural landform? The British Indian Ocean Territory is a disputed British overseas territory of the United Kingdom. A little bit redundant there, I suppose. Situated in the Indian Ocean, halfway between Tanzania and Indonesia. Okay. Halfway between Tanzania and Indonesia. I guess you could use those as references. I think Madagascar and Sri Lanka is a little bit better of a reference point, but to each their own. Let's take a look at this. This is really interesting to me. So this is a natural landform, it looks like, in this fairly strange outlined pattern. looks absolutely gorgeous. Is this some place that is frequent for outsiders to go visit? Is this a destination spot for tourists, or is this more of a naval base, naval and air base? I have more questions, Worldle. It does look absolutely gorgeous. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks super cool. Especially if you're scuba diving. I feel like there'd be a lot of that. Most of these pictures are actually underwater, not a lot of pictures of the land itself. Super cool. I do want to go back and learn more about this. What are we actually looking at? Disputed overseas territory in the Indian Ocean, halfway between, comprises the 7 atolls of the Chagos archipelago, with over 1,000 individual islands. So yeah, we did see a few other islands that Wikipedia or Google, so when we zoom in here, Google shows us a few more of these islands. Worldle did not. Worldle only showed us this singular island. Yeah, it looks like it is all connected. Maybe a couple points there, but mostly just that one point. And the only inhabitants are British and U.S. military personnel and associated contractors, who will collectively number around 3,000. So yeah, definitely not a lot of people there. The forced removal of the Chagosians. The expulsion of the Chagosians from the Chagos archipelago was the expulsion of the inhabitants of the island of Diego Garcia and other islands of the British Indian Territory by the United Kingdom at the request of the United States beginning in 1968. Currently exiled Creole ethnic group native to the Chagos Islands, specifically Diego Garcia. So this was naturally inhabited. I wonder since when. I mean, that's quite a ways away for humans to reach. I guess if you start to follow the reef and maybe where those islands go up from the Indian Peninsula down to there. That is quite a remote island to find on your own. But yeah, it looks like, so the Americans asked the British to clear the island so that they could set up a naval base. Is that what's going on here? Very strange. So yeah, don't add this one to your travel list because it's military only. Also, there's no waterfall, so there's that. Interesting one. Not the most obvious Worldle, nor my favorite, I do have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me out significantly. And share this video with anyone you think would enjoy some daily geography puzzles or learning about the great places around the world. That's all for now, and we will see you all tomorrow.